what an afternoon I've had. It's certainly been an interesting one, to say the least. Morning Jabbers, how the devil are you? Well, excellent. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. A little bit tired this morning because I had to be up earlier again, like usual, because my training partner's back at it today. So no sleep-ins for me anymore, back to normal. A busy day ahead of me as well. I've got a load of stuff I want to get done. I want to finish reading that book as well, so I'm ready for tomorrow's networking coaching session-y thing that I go to, and I'm going to another networking thing today as well, which is also a bit like a class of sorts, so I'm going to go down to that and see what they've got to say. So yeah, today's a busy day really, lots of stuff to get done. First things first, let's go and do a leg session down at the gym and hit it up with some deadlifts. I think this morning we're going to do. Oh yeah, after a killer leg session, protein, bit of a smoothie with some spinach in there, which is still making massive changes to how I feel at the moment. Getting extra iron in feels so much better. So I'm going to eat this, crack on with a little bit of work, and then I'm going to this networking thing in about an hour and a half's time. Okay then, I've had my breakfast, I've got changed, well showered and then changed, and I'm having a bad hair day. But now I'm going to go to this networking event, which is a bit like, oh bright, oh exposure, there we go, that's better. It's a bit like a networking thing, but it's also a bit of a class as well. We're going to sit down and learn some stuff from a keynote speaker, so that should be quite interesting. It's all about digital marketing, which is going to be good. I think we're always learning new stuff. One second, just lock the door. Yeah, always learning new stuff, so I'm happy to go along and learn what I can. So let's go down there, see what they've got to say, and get back home and crack on. At the moment, it's so busy, and I wish it was work busy, but it's not, but it is work busy. I'm currently in the process of kind of ripping my brand apart and starting again, so it's a lot of hard going, but hopefully this will give me a little bit of a breathing space and also some ideas perhaps as well. Well, that wasn't quite what I was expecting it to be, I'm afraid. I met some nice people, but it wasn't the event that was kind of advertised, which is a bit of a pest, but not to worry. I don't know really I didn't know what to expect, to be honest, so I didn't go in with any expectations and got given what I wasn't expecting. I don't know, it was a weird one. Anyway, all done and dusted. It was only an hour long, so it's not too long out of my day. So I'm going to get myself home, do a spot of work, and then I'm going to go and do a cardio session down at the gym. I have got somebody to respond to about aerial work, so that's good. And I'm also expecting a phone call from the guys at a very big agency who want to finalise some details for me doing some aerial work with them. Once that's all sorted, I can tell you all about it. It's quite exciting, to be honest. So I found out the other day, to my delight, that the lapel mics that I have had for my business for a while now actually have decided to stop working, and not just one of them, but all three. I have no idea why. Probably loose connections somewhere inside them. I need to kind of strip them apart and have a proper look, but in the meantime I still need lapel mics. So that's what's come through the post today. My brand new Lavalier mics, a couple of Audio Technicas. Brilliant make if you've never used Audio Technica stuff. Their microphones are fantastic. I used to use Audio Technica mics in the studios I put together in where I used to work, and the guy I used to work with, brilliant guy called Richard, helped us build the studios. He was a brilliant engineer, and one of his recommendations was like, actually, you know what, for the price, the Audio Technica is brilliant, and it's not a million miles off what a Neumann sounds like as well, so why not spend less and get just as good a quality? Sounds good in my book, so that's exactly what I did. So that's what I've done there. I bought some Audio Technica mics, and hopefully they sound fantastic. I'm going to check them out when I get home. First things first though, I'm going to go and hit the gym and do a cardio session because I need to sweat. No filming while I did that. As you can tell, it killed me. I'm a mess. Time for me to get a shower. Excuse my French. Dark. Well, I'm focused. There we go. So what an afternoon I've had. It's certainly been an interesting one, to say the least. Busy, and strangely enough busy with work. So I've been doing a lot of stuff on the brand recognition and changing the way the brand is looked at for my company, which is going really, really well. Along with that, I've also had a company I've worked with before in the past asked me to sign an NDA because they would be possibly interested in working with me on a new project, which is going to be aerially based, which is good. Don't know any more than that at the moment, so, and plus I signed an NDA, so I can't tell you any more than that. I've also been chatting with a company a little bit further north about doing some aerial work as well. Not so sure that one's likely to go ahead. I've started doing a small amount of the risk assessment, and it's one of those areas that possibly just won't be possible, but we'll see. Fingers crossed we can find ways to work around stuff. And the third thing that I have to tell you guys all about is this afternoon I signed a contract with a company. I won't tell you who they are specifically, but I signed a contract with a company who provide estate agencies around the UK. They provide people who have big estates and are looking to sell their properties with aerial video and aerial photography, and they hire people like me to do that stuff for them. And I've just signed a contract with them to agree to do that forthcoming. So basically from now on I'm working with this company on a regular basis. Whenever any work comes up in the area, I pitch myself in for it, and because there's not really anybody else in the area, I'll probably be the one who gets the work, which is good. Thumbs up. So yeah, that's it's been a very, very good afternoon. And now I'm off to go and catch up with a mate very, very briefly, grab some bits and pieces off him, and then head home and do a spot more work before I make some dinner. It's been a good afternoon. Why am I out of breath? I have no idea. I think I'm still recovering from the cardio session earlier, and I finished that about 3 hours ago, but it almost killed me. It's the same every night. I massage her feet and then she falls asleep every single time. And then she expects me to lift her and carry her and take her back to bed. And we all know that's absolutely impossible because she's like a cat. You just cannot pick her up when she's asleep. She just makes it impossible. She becomes a 10-ton weight rather than an 8-ton weight when she's awake. Right then, you guys, it's time for bed. I'm up tomorrow morning for a chess session with my training partner. I'm going to read for a little bit from my book, and then I'm going to hit the sack. So I will see you guys then. Sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite, sweet dreams, and thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you're brand new, you can subscribe. You can check out what I was doing 1, 2, 3 or 4 years ago. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite, sweet dreams, and be healthy. Bye!